It's your girl, the one and only Pisces High Priestess. Back again with another channel collective message. Just take what resonates, not your size. No need to try to force anything to fit. So let's just make this real short and quick. Anything can come out. What do we need to know? Collective messages, collective messages. What does collective need to know at the time? What does collective need to know at the time? You could drive an Altima. Somebody could drive an Altima. Somebody could drive a Buick. I don't know if that's like a little small Buick SUV, maybe. You or somebody relevant. We got 32 love spell, rainforest, and bury me. You could need to rest and rejuvenate. You could be tired. You could be kind of overworked right now. You could have been doing like an extended shift at your job. Somebody could drive a Toyota 4Runner. It's like you need to rest. You need to relax. Or you just need to rest on the thought of something. You got to take some time for yourself. You could be nurturing yourself, catering to yourself. Spending a lot of time with yourself, maybe even in nature with rainforests. Something about, oh, this is the good luck card, it says. Something that you're thinking about, something that you're dreaming about. Maybe something that's one of your dreams or passions. Or you could have just started to dream about something that you're being led to do. Maybe this is going to lead you to some type of fortune, some type of abundance. Or you could just be in a real lucky, real abundant season in your life. We got love spell, attract a lover. You could also be attracting suitors. You could be attracting potential partners. People who are looking at you like you're very charming, you're very mesmerizing, you're very enchanting. People could be viewing you like that, divine feminine, like, oh, she's sexy. It's just something about her. You're giving off this type of energy. Somebody could have tried to be with you, put some type of love spell on you, but I doubt it. It's really giving like attracting season. You're attracting love. You're attracting money. You're attracting opportunities. You're being able to rest, rejuvenate, not overwork, not overthink. Something about working smarter and not harder. Could have just been cooped up in your own cocoon, in your own space, just relaxing, getting some me time, getting some rest and relaxation. You could even be vacationing or traveling somewhere, so where you can just chill, get out of the way. Something about you being out of the way, looked off in your own space. But it's something about a lot of things are coming towards you. You're attracting a lot of things. Like when you go out in public, when you go here, when you go there, it's like so much comes towards you. Life is meant to be enjoyed. Yeah, you've been cooped up in the house. Number 24, 9, 32, and 10 are here. You've been cooped up in the house, but you've just been focused on maybe some type of luck, prosperity, success. However you are, it's still bringing so much to you. Maybe your energy is kind of reserved. Like you don't dibble and dabble with a lot of people, with a lot of things, with a lot of energies. And you're being called to like get out. If you haven't been getting out, having fun, dibbling and dabbling with other people, mixing and mingling, you're being called to do that. Because it could put you in the face of or in the space of like somebody you're meant to be in a partnership and a connection with. Maybe even somebody you're supposed to work with. Something about you realizing it's time for you to start living. It's time for you to start letting your hair down. You could have just started to get out more. So maybe you're back on the scene, right? Or you thinking about getting back out. Something about you getting on the scene. This doesn't have to be like you going out to parties and things like that. This could be like you. My hands are ashy, yes they are. But never mind that. I divinate with ashy hands. Sometimes it's not visible, but now it is because I just literally washed my hands before coming out to read. So it's something about you being interconnected with a lot of people. A lot of people can feel you at a soul level. Like when you go out in public, etc., people just start talking and you gravitating towards you. You know what I'm saying? Even telling you about personal information and shit like that. You're that type of person to be like, people be like, excuse me, sorry to ask you this or sorry this, but do you mind if I... And then the next thing you know, they just letting it all out. It's giving that type of energy too. We got Flower Girl. Sweet and gentle power. Yeah, that's what it is. You got this like empathetic, nurturing power, energy about yourself. It's loving, it's caring, it's nurturing. And people can easily connect and gravitate towards you. You, like I said, you attract a lot due to your sweet and gentle nature. Due to your depth, due to how deep you are, but then also how soft you are, right? Somebody could also be going to a wedding. Your child could be a flower girl, number 7. Yeah, let more people experience you. Something about you presenting yourself, you putting yourself out there, you getting around people, letting more people experience your love and caring nature. Could be tied to your success as well. We got divinity. Yeah, you could be a diviner. Could be very balanced, spiritually and physically. But it's saying balance the spiritual and physical. So something about you being centered, though. I'm getting you very centered. And you're not self-centered. You're very humble as well. That goes along with your sweet and gentle nature. Yeah, so people viewing you is very centered, very whole. Like you could be like this divine counselor, divine leader. Or if not, it's something that you should transform into. It's something that you should maybe seek doing. Yeah, with Ignite. It's something you should start up if you're not doing it. That could be one of your callings, to be like in divinity. To share your realness, your truth, your essence. You know what I'm saying? And it's something about, like I said, you getting back out on the scene more. You're starting to get out of the house more. Show and share that color that you have inside of you, that passion, that life force that you have inside of you. Because it's time to transform your life, it says, along with your divinity. You could have just started some type of like a creative project when it comes to your divinity, spirituality. Maybe you just opened up a shop, started some type of small business, or started doing something intellectually like myself online, sharing content. However, it shows that you're going to be coming across a lot of different people. Maybe a lot of people are going to seek you out. Or maybe you just opening up to your spiritual gift, being aware of, being more knowledgeable of, coming into the knowledge of some type of spirituality that you have embedded in you. Or just getting more acquainted with divinity itself. But you could definitely, like I said, be a diviner. Look what Spirit say, divine again. You could definitely be into divinity like myself. It's time for you to bring it all into balance. It's time for you to like make it all work. Something about your centeredness, something about your wholeness. You work with divine. You can manifest things into the physical. We got Cupcake, the body positive card. Something about you. Somebody could be eating a lot of desserts, a lot of sweets, snacks and shit like that. As you line up with divinity, you'll be called away from that. Trust me. Something about you nourishing your body. And loving your body, however you look. Even if you're oversized, you know what I'm saying, BBW or however it goes. It's about you loving yourself in the skin that you're in. You know what I'm saying? And not always looking to change it. You know what I'm saying? It's more so focused on changing that inner body. Because that's what people don't work on. They be so, oh, how I look on the outside, how I look on the outside. The whole inside is what needs transformation. The inside is what needs to be BL. You know what I'm talking about? But at any rate, that's for somebody. But yeah, we got to transform your life. Start to work on those goals. Start to work on yourself, Spirit is saying. But that makes you more whole, more complete within, more aligned. Definitely a lot of transformations going on and taking place within one's life. Mind, body, soul, spirit. Spirituality, divinity even. It's going to transform your life. It's something that Spirit is telling you to incorporate into your life. Some type of relationship, divine relationship. It's destiny. Like I said, the Spirit is telling you it's something that's meant to be. It's something that you're supposed to incorporate into your life with dreams, you know. This is something that's a part of your path, part of your purpose. You could have been dreaming of this. You could have been dreaming of what you're called to do. You could have been sending a lot of signs, a lot of messages through your dreams. We got rejuvenation. Something's going to have you so relaxed and so to where you're so easy going, to where you're not having to worry about anything, to where you can just be worry-free and stress-free. This is also your energy now. But something is really going to come in and balance your life out to where you'll be traveling, dining. They're on the beach vacationing. She getting drinks and shit, served pina coladas and shit. You having it your way too. Something is going to bring a new life. This been coming out a lot. We got insecurity. Yeah, it's time for you to overcome those fears and insecurities. You know, that body shame, that body insecurity you having. Somebody having body insecurity and it's just in their head. You listening to your own negative thoughts, your own pessimistic about yourself, but you're the only person thinking about that shit. With identity, yeah. Somebody could be insecure about who they are, about how they look. This is really going on with somebody's body, with somebody's surface, with somebody's external. Somebody's really trying to maybe thinking about get body work done or something like that. You're not feeling like you're enough. You're feeling ashamed. Maybe you have marks. You have scars. You have extra fluff, extra puff. However it goes. Somebody's insecure about how they show up, about how they present with their identity. Somebody could also have a false persona, a false personality, because they're insecure of, maybe don't even know who they are, right? And they could also try to portray and identify with others. Somebody has a false personality, a personality disorder. Somebody has tried to find out and figure out who they were, but I don't think they have yet. And last but not least, we got announcement. You're going to be announcing some big things. You're going to be able to say you got this, you got that, you've achieved this, you have this offer, you have that opportunity. Somebody's putting something out. Look, with abundance, bottom of the deck. Again, you're going to be able to say, I love it. And I love it. You got a lot of big things coming towards you. A lot of abundance. It aligns with your divinity, though. Yeah, so God has you on some type of divine mission. And just, you know, pursue it. Because God is going to fund it. God is going to sponsor it. Spirit, God is going to fund and sponsor whatever this is you have aligned when it comes to your divinity, because it's some type of destiny again. This shit coming out of my mouth, the cards saying it's some type of destiny, some type of purpose, and it's yours. It's for you. So just know that. If you were ever wondering, you and feeling insecure about this calling, whatever this is you dreaming about, baby, no. Step into that shit. You ain't got no insecurities when it comes to God, because God sees you as you are. As the loving, caring, nurturing, empathetic, genuine person that you are, how kind you are. God don't care about how you look. He care about who you are. Again, like I said, you can't get this type of work done on the inside to be kind, to be real, to be true, to be upright. You know what I'm saying? And that's how people are going to see you. If you feel like you got somebody insecurity or whatever, people go see past that. People go see how real you are, how authentic you are, how you destined for something, how you meant for it. People will look past your flaws. Even this companion that's coming, this boss figure with companionship and authority. Baby, you got a boss figure looking at you. Or in your realm, somewhere around you, somewhere around your neighborhood, somewhere around your shoes, baby. And you like, man, she'll make a good fit. He'll make a good fit. You'll make a good friend. You'll make a good partner to somebody. Yeah, you're going through some type of spiritual awakening, some type of calling to purpose, some type of calling to service. And baby, you very much so, man, you're awesome, collective. You're awesome. Can I get your autograph? It's giving, can I get your autograph, collective? Because damn, 444 on the timer. It's giving you a star. Girl, you're chosen. Girl, you're chosen. What's that song? All I'm getting is you chosen. Somebody chosen. Somebody chosen. When I say chosen, I mean hand picked, hand select. You could have just picked out some fresh fruit. You could have just went fruit shopping. Somebody just went to Smoothie King, Bahama Bucks, Jumbo Juice, or Tropical Smoothie. Too many. Girl, you're chosen. Bust it on thing. Secrets revealed. You could be a truth teller. You could be an illuminator. You could just be finding out some shit you didn't realize was going on. Love without judgment. You having a hard time loving somebody because of who they are, because of how you see them for who they really are, with their secrets being revealed, with their hand being shown. It's like you're being called to love without judgment, even though people malicious, deceptive, and etc. We got patience and trust. Continue to trust in divine. Continue to trust in divine timing, because you're on the right track. You're on the right road to something. We got don't be so serious. Don't take yourself so serious. Laugh more. In the beginning, we said you've been cooped up. You need to get out. You need to mix and mingle. And last but not least, we got embrace your differences, because you stand out in the best way, collective. Yeah, you got this mark. Yeah, you got that scoring. Yeah, you got this. You got that. It all tells your story, and it's beautiful, baby. So look past that. Girl, you're chosen. I love it when you're busting wide open. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's your girl, the one and only Pisces. High Priestess. Bye.